So welcome back, folks, from our little break. Um, I'm going to run a little workshop. So what I'm going to ask though is that you turn on your cameras. I don't care how you look. I don't care how your breath smell. I don't care who you're with. Or if you're not supposed to be with the person you're with, it's okay. No judgment. This is a safe zone. Okay. So I'm going to ask that you try to turn on your cameras um, to be able to participate in this little short exercise that I'm going to do. So, and you can also unmute too. Let's kind of have a conversation. So, someone tell me what sort of their definition of implicit bias is. So, talk to me. Implicit bias. Anyone? No wrong answer. Safe space. Implicit bias.
I don't
All
know what
right.
that means, Melissa.
Sorry, say that one more time,
I
Jackie.
said I don't know what that means.
Okay, okay. I'm okay with that. That's okay. Kathleen?
I'll take a stab at that.
All right.
It's the unconscious bias that many of us, all of us, carry around about everything. It's the little voice inside of our head sometimes it's not conscious, that creates bias. And when we, it's the gut reaction.
Okay. Awesome. Anyone else? I see having our own biases towards a group or stereotype. Okay. Thank you, Susie. All right. So implicit bias is a term that refers to the attitude or stereotype that affect your understanding, your actions, behaviors, decisions in an unconscious manner. So sometimes you do it, you don't really recognize you do it, right? And these biases can be both negative or positive. Okay. So I don't want people to be too hard on themselves. It happens. But what I want to talk about a little bit is when it does happen. Okay. And how can we start to unlearn some of those biases that we might recognize to be able to help us, right? Okay. So there's a short little process that I learned a couple of years ago. I went through this intense DEI training, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And they did this really short exercise that I want to practice with you all. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. And I hope you all can see it. Okay. So, can you all see the screen? Okay. Now, unmute, or you can use your chat and tell me what you see. Actually, unmute. I'd rather hear folks than read because I can't even see the chat anyway. So what do you see?
I'm assuming they might be arguing or talking, trying to.
Okay, okay,
It looks like he's trying to talk to her, but she's shutting him down.
okay. Thank you. What else? No wrong answer. Just tell me what you see.
I see a pain.
Say that again, Tile.
Oh, I think I see pain. She's either angry or she's hurt about something.
Okay. What else? Anyone? There's a lot going on here. Just tell me what you see, folks.
He's clueless.
Clueless. Okay. I'm gonna need the hotel folks to stop eating and pay attention to this workshop. Okay. What else? What else is going on?
I'm observing the room, very nice room. Both of them are very well dressed, but casual.
Okay.
And she's got her back to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other observations about what you're seeing? No? Okay, I know this is not my people because my people would have a whole lot to say about this photo. But okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. So some things I heard was he's trying to talk to her. She looks hurt. Someone's clueless. Someone's trying to talk. It's a nice room. They're dressed nicely but casual. And she has her back turned. Now, one of the things that we tend to do when we are looking at a situation is we just kind of call it the way we see, right? So there's actually a process to unlearn some of the ways that we make judgments and the way that we look at people. And that process is called description, interpretation, and evaluation. Okay, so instead of DEI, it's DIE. And it's the description part is what do you see? Interpretation is what I think. And then you evaluate about what I feel about what I think, whether it's positive or negative. Okay, so the description everyone started to give was you started to talk about what you saw with them. Okay, so I would challenge you to describe what you see first, then try to interpret what you see, and then evaluate. So where do you think most of us started when we first saw the picture?
We assume the worst of the situation.
Yeah, we started to evaluate. We started to evaluate. Oh, she's mad. Oh, he's trying to talk to her. Something happened. So we already started to evaluate the situation. But what I'm trying to get us to try to do is describe what you see. So I'll show the picture again. So let's try to describe what we see. What else? What are descriptions of what you see here?
A man and a woman sitting on a couch.
Great. A man and a woman sitting on a couch. What else do you see? Describe what you see.
They're white.
White. Thank you. What else?
They're well dressed.
They're well dressed. Okay.
Female and male.
Female and male. Okay.
No one is yelling.
Okay. Okay. How about there's a white curtain behind them? They're sitting on a couch. There's a plant next to them of some sort. I can see green leaves. They're both wearing jeans. Okay. Any other things that we can describe what we see?
It's all white background.
Okay. All white background. Okay.
They are wearing jeans.
Yes, they're wearing jeans. What
She
else?
has brown hair.
Yes, she's got brown hair. What else?
They're skinny.
Yes,
Good point.
yes. Okay, they're skinny. Great. Now, the next step, we described what we saw. Now, what do you think? Let's interpret what do you think about what you see?
I think they're playing a game.
Okay, they might be playing a game. What else?
I think she's upset with him.
Okay. Okay.
I think he's trying to talk to her.
Okay, he's trying to talk to her. Good. I think they're sitting on a couch. Okay, what else?
I think they're couple.
Okay, I think they're a couple. Okay. Good.
I think it might be during the day because it's so bright.
Right. Okay. Okay. What
I think
else?
I think their clothes are snazzy.
Okay. 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 Anything else? Okay, that was good. That was good. Now I'm sorry, someone was saying something? Okay. Now let's evaluate what you feel about what you thought. Okay. So some of us said they're a couple. Some of us said somebody said something about their clothes. Okay, so now what do you feel about what you see? Positive or negative? Now,
Positive.
okay. Now, some of the things that you all mentioned in the very beginning, this is where we start to evaluate. Okay, so what else?
My first thought was, I don't even care what they're doing.
That's okay too. Not helpful to my exercise, but that's okay, Susie. All right, here we go. What else? What else? I think he's trying to talk to her. That's what I think. And I don't know that she cares. Okay, let's evaluate. Now we're evaluating the situation. What else do people think?
I still think they're playing a game. They're a couple, and it's almost like this mimicking game that then the other couple needs to guess what they're like, that they're acting.
Okay. Thank you. What else?
I feel like it's negative in the sense that if that was my body language and the person behind me was behaving or looking like he's looking, that it would be a negative situation going on if I put myself in that position.
Okay. Okay, so all the Polynesians, all the Tongans and Samoans on this call, when you want to lau about somebody or you want to fika about somebody, what is happening in this photo? Come on, y'all. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I've seen y'all talk worse. Come on. What are you evaluating?
She's trying to plot up a reason to get angry at the other person or the guy behind him.
Okay. All right. Good. Any last ones? Okay, so remember the process. The process is to first describe, okay? Describe what you see, then interpret what you think you're seeing, and then make the evaluation. The point is to not make the evaluation first, okay? So we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're gonna go into our next speaker, okay? So remember the process is description, interpretation, and then evaluation. All right, so everyone unmute except for the studio audience because you guys are laughing really loud. All right, so here we go. Tell me, what do you see? Using the process.
I see a child.
Yes. Okay, you see a child. What else?
I see trash or clothes.
Okay, thank you. Trash or clothes. Remember, I'm gonna push back on you if you don't follow the process, just so you know. Describe what you see, folks.
I see what appears to be a city possibly in the background.
Yes, okay.
See smoke?
I see smoke. Okay, what else?
I see a child falling or diving into trash or garbage.
Okay. What other things do you see? Describe the photo.
I see the child only wearing shorts.
Yes, okay, great. What else?
Yeah, sure.
It looks like red shorts.
Okay, red shorts. Okay, good.
In the
Describe.
chat, Susie is saying a building on the left, and Bernice is saying a shack or a hut,
Okay, great.
And-
So,
or
There's-
red of the sky.
So there is some sort of building structure, could be a hut, shack, okay? Anything else?
I see two mountains of trash, one in the right, one in the left,
Okay,
or what I perceived as trash.
okay. All right,
I think it's I look at everybody is saying it's trash, but it's so white, and that seems weird to me.
okay.
True.
Any other things to describe what you see? I see some buildings in the back. I see that it could be either dawn or really early in the morning based on the sky. I do see that there is a building directly behind. It looks like some sort of a garage door that could be. I don't know what the material is or what it is. I don't know if it's trash or if it's like ripped up material. I see a kid who is in mid-flight. I don't know the sex, but they're wearing shorts and they're red, barefoot, smoke, a little city in the background. And it looks like there is a building. Okay, so great. We all described the photo. Okay, now interpret what you think you see. Don't go to evaluation. Try to interpret what you think you see.
I think the kid is used to living in that environment because I think he is playing in whatever that is, perhaps fabric or plastic bags or trash. And I think that kid is unattended because I
Okay.
don't see any other adults.
Okay. What else, folks?
Air pollution.
Yeah, that could be it. Right? So remember some of the things that you had described about the photo and interpret that.
The stuff that that the child is moving toward and moving from looks soft.
Good. Anything else?
I think that the child doesn't have a care in the world. He or she is just having fun.
Okay. Okay. All right, now let's evaluate. What do you feel is happening in this photo? What feelings are coming up for you as you look at this photo? What is your evaluation? And it could be positive or negative.
I'm scared for the kid.
Okay. Yes, scared for him. All right.
I feel angry for the poverty, extreme poverty, and the way we treat the world, our environment, the planet.
What else? Does anyone feel sad?
Yes.
Concerned? Anyone feeling concerned?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, okay, there's a lot of chat that I really didn't see because I couldn't see it. So yes, we tend, folks, to immediately evaluate things without actually taking some time to describe what you actually see and interpret it before we make the evaluation. It is innate in us to automatically look at somebody who might appear to be homeless and be like, man, psh, you know what, that's his fault. That's what he get for being there. He didn't get it. You don't, you know, you hear people say things like, get up and get a job. Stop asking for money. You know what I mean? But nobody understands what might have happened to lead this individual to be in that situation. So when we immediately begin with evaluating or judging individuals, we tend to be wrong, folks. We tend to be wrong. So I challenge you all to practice DIE, okay? Describe, then interpret, and then make your evaluation. When we start with the evaluation, we'll get in trouble, okay? When we start to evaluate things before we go through the process, what happens is that becomes our truth. And then we believe it. And then we continue to say it. And we continue to believe that what we saw, that's what it is. So I would just encourage us that when we are meeting new people or in a new situation or in a new environment, or you're among different folks who are not of your culture or ethnicity, or even just somebody you've never met before, that may look different from you, sound, smell, speak, whatever it is, let's not start with evaluation, folks, but let's start with describing what we see and then interpret and then evaluate. When you follow that process, and I can honestly say that I have, it really changes, it slows down our innate or initial reaction to doing things. And I know that that is also a really great strategy when it comes to conflict or to something that we disagree with or something that we are feeling threatened by, to try to slow that process down. Okay, that was my little 20-minute workshop for you all. Remember, DIE. Don't say die because that makes it sound really negative.